Hello, I was recording a whole video. It was very vulnerable. If you're new here, please subscribe if you've never subscribed before. I um I play video games, talk mental health since I work in mental health. I talk ADHD since I have it and it's affected my life in not the best way. Please subscribe if you have not subscribed before. I use this to have random conversation and hopefully that will encourage someone or entertain. So please join. So I just finished exercising for the first time in some weeks. I did my treadmill walking. I am proud of myself. Um, and I've cleaned my room a bit, so I made more progress today than I thought I would. I really have how do I say? Sorry, my brain. I really have tried to implement like just pushing doing things instead of like feeling like it. So I feel like it more like this week though I was kind of in a depression, so instead of not feeling like it, I really just it was something else. Like I kind of slipped into a depression. And so today I'm just doing a cleanup day. And when I say cleanup, I don't just mean like cleanup. I mean like some cleanup too, but like I mean like trying to cuz okay, how do I explain? Like for me, the weekends Saturday feels more like a in a way, in its own way, it feels more difficult than the work week because I'm having to catch up on things that I've been meaning to do, like things I usually don't enjoy doing, like cleaning, exercising, and that's what I'm doing today. Just trying to catch up on those things. Um, and I what was it? 1G. I had this whole conversation in the last video about medications. I went on this tangent, and I go on tangents that they do make sense. Um, I went on this tangent about like how medication is a tool. I really wanted to educate people on medication, you know, with my limited education on it, having taken it for a while, or give some encouragement on it. I work with clients who go to med management and who go to therapy and help coordinate those services. So, like, I have talked to and checked on hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of clients. And I can tell you that what I've seen is clients who are the most engaged in services regarding their medications have the best outcome. So I say that because, you know, a lot of people get discouraged by medications, and I'm a big advocate for them. But at the same time, I do know that medications come with side effects. I know they come with warnings. I am of the belief that, and this is just me, I'm of the belief that, where's Guide to Toxin Brewing at? I thought I had that here. I guess not. I am of the belief that, so for me personally, I can only speak for myself. I got to the point where I just, you know, I'm like, I was literally in bed one day, like a year or two ago, and I was praying and I was like, Lord, I'm miserable. I'm miserable. And then I was on the phone with a friend that I was like, I had this revelation that I'm miserable. Like, trigger warning, I had the like self ND. This is me being super vulnerable. The life ND, desire thoughts. I've had those thoughts for years, and my burnout was so bad. Like my burnout and lack of energy was so bad that I just, it was part of my depression, and my poor emotional regulation was as well. And I was so like little story about me, like my suicidal thoughts. I don't know if you're allowed to say that word on YouTube, but my life ND thoughts were so bad that like it changed my psychology. Like it changed the way I thought about that kind of thing. I thought it was just normal to think that way. I thought I would think that way forever. It's a miracle to me that like I finally got to the point where I'm not thinking that way. Sorry if I sound tired. I think being on the treadmill made me tired, but literally a miracle. Um, and so when I got on the right medications, I'm like convinced. I am convicted that I'm on the right medications because, um, because well, a little story about this. This is the story I told before my computer died. Um, oh, this is using strong language. Where's the philosopher stuff? Oh, I was just seeing. Oh, never mind. I wasn't. 5. Using strong language from a safe zone. Okay. Okay, but literally, I told a friend, this was some years ago, like when I was like 26, and I'm 30 now. Um, I was like, hey, I think this is the way things are gonna end. And I mean, like the life indie stuff. They're just like convinced. I was like, this may be the way that things end because I can't stop them. Like they just come up so often, and like I feel like my life is just outrunning these thoughts. And so, that said, like getting on medications helped me. Sorry, I got a phone call. I thought it was from a friend or whatnot, but it wasn't. Um, where's foundation? Where's that at? Oh, here. But yeah, like when I started, I should have been seeing a psychiatrist that whole time. And I say that I tell this story because after I went through what I went through, I literally just had this thought. I was like, I don't want anyone to ever, if I can help it, I don't want anyone to ever go through what I went through, like for that long. I want it to be short. I pray for people. I pray for it to be short. Anything I can do to help, because a lot of these things could have been, mitigated by seeing a psychiatrist, changing some beliefs mentally about my misery and things. Is water here? Water? Ice. Water. I guess not. And yeah, I know I'm kind of long-winded about that, but after I got on my medications, they were really helpful. Like, like even in a pinch, like they're not a cure-all. They have not been a cure-all this week by any means. I can still get depressed. I still slipped into a depression. I still had to take a break, but like my depression is more manageable and functional when I fall into it. And that was actually the first time I fell into depression for like a long time, being on the right medications. And like my medications were adjusted a little bit more, and like again, not saying they're a cure-all, because I had a little story. I had a little freak out where I was like, oh, these medications aren't working, they're not what I'm supposed to be taking, they're not helping, like I'm at a loss, what am I doing? And then I was praying about it, and I remember, because I took a whole day of work, and I was like miserable, and I was praying about it, and just got this impression that was like, you're being, it's okay. Pretty much you're being dramatic. You're being a little dramatic. It's okay. Just take your medicines. Just see your psych doctor. You haven't even seen him or talked to him yet, so just take your medicines, just get up, just keep going. And so I just, did that, and it was better, and I felt better, and that was the fastest I've ever bounced back from a spiral before, because my spirals can last for a minute, unfortunately, and that's what I had issues with, were those spirals and those emotional drop-offs, just not being able to bounce back. And the ability to bounce back is huge. Like, I was scared that I would lose my job. I was scared that my life would fall apart. I don't really have, people to just lean back on. Or even my parents. I can't live back with them because that was an awful situation. Or I can't, depend on them because they'd use it against me. And I really don't. I'd feel awful for them to have to help me in any way. But so those things are kind of scary, and those thoughts were kind of scary to have. So let me see. But that being said, yeah, the medications really did help. They have helped give me my life back in some ways, and I just thank the Lord that I got the right ones, and that my brain guy, I call him my brain guy, my psychiatrist is very understanding. And yeah, let me see if it's my medicine time though. Almost. I assume I would say that I am heavily medicated. Yeah, I would say that I am. Because I don't know, I would say that I am. Not super heavily medicated, but I guess I could consider myself that, because every time I'm on recording video, I'm like, okay, it's medicine time, oh, normal people don't say it's medicine time as much. And so I'm glad to be this medicated. I'm saying I was at the point of not wanting to be here, and that's how the medications help. And I just wanted to go in that little spiel about medications. Going through what I went through this week made me, that's part of having ADHD too. You start with one thought and you're like, oh, you go to this one and you go to this one, and my brain moves faster than my mouth can speak. And I apologize for that. I'm always apologizing for it. Let's see. But let me see how good I am on time. I think I'm good on time. I'm sorry to have to do it that way, but okay, I'm gonna give my brain a mental break. I'm gonna be a little quiet for a bit and sort some books, because oh, also I need my arm brace. I found it. I found my arm brace. I found it. And I'm glad I did, because I really didn't want to buy another one. There was a girl on TikTok who, I don't know if anyone's ever seen those videos where it's oh, type A things that could send a type B person into a coma. And a type A person is someone who's, basically super organized. Type B person is a person who is not. Simply put, I am type B with ADHD. Unfortunately. I really want to be type A though. Something in me just really wants to be type A. But that is not the case. And she talked about decluttering and things, and she was like, this is the part that fascinated me. She said, there's nothing that I can't find in under 10 seconds. I lost my credit card for 2 weeks, and had been using Apple Pay. And you want to know where I lost it? It was in my room right beside me. Where I'm sitting right now, it was beside me somewhere. It was just in a mesh of stuff. And I'd looked for it before, but I was like, well, and a lot of the times I count lost stuff as loss. So you can imagine that that makes life kind of frustrating. I think it was 1G. But that kind of stuff is like magic to me. Like, it's like, what do you mean? What do you mean? You just have your stuff that organized? That's insane to me. I'm trying to be that way. I really want my stuff. That's why, so I have a system for like things that are important. Like, I have my ID badge and things. Like, I don't want to be hunting for things before I go to work. I know that's a priority for me. So I have my keys, my ID badge, all in one thing. I do always put that all in one place and make sure that it's all in one place. If it's not in that place, it's for loss. And I understand that about myself, so like making sure my clothes are in the right place and making sure, what else? Like my clothes, making sure my stuff is packed before I leave, so I'm not hunting for things, because I don't want to be late hunting for things. Do not want that to happen. Okay, I think I may go with my other tactic of just organizing like regular. Okay. Yeah, I don't know where a lot of these go. This jumping ability is very helpful. Philosophy. Okay. Economics. And how about I just find economics books and just do that? Unless I find, ooh, more economics. Oops, I didn't mean to drop it. That was an accident. Economics. Need to be careful. Oops, I did it again. Oh my gosh. Oh, there we go. More economics. Ooh, I'm finding the same book too. Some of those might be economics, but I don't know. Okay. Let me see if it's my medicine time. Where am I? Okay, it is my medicine time. Where's my, not that you would know. Okay. Okay. It's also food time. I'm going to actually... I know one of my goals is to not order out, but I don't have any groceries. And so I need to prepare dinner for tonight too. Not the best excuse, but... I need protein, and I need to... I think this is a good protein start to the day. A potato with brisket in it. My favorite go-to. Okay. Let's find these economics books. And my brain will be less tired as we go on since I took my medicine. Oh, more economics. Let's put these books up in economics. Economics. It's over here, isn't it? $2G. Okay. I hope people are encouraged by that, though. I always say that. I really want people to be encouraged by what I have to say. And, what I have been through. Who may be going through the same thing. Oh my gosh, I think I'm having an allergy attack. Oh, so annoying. Oh, wrong place. Okay. Let's look for some more economic books. Ooh, Grand Compendium of Illusion Magic. Illusion is I. Or let me just go back to that after I find more economics books. Ooh, Polygamy of Hori. Arcane Economy Report, an economics book. Law of Equivalent Exchange. I thought that was alchemy before. I was wrong. I was like, what do you mean it's not alchemy? It's a law of equivalent exchange. Economics again. Oops, didn't mean to drop that one. Let's put some stuff up. I have no idea how I beat this game. Or I would consider having had beat it. One eye, which is over there. Yeah, here it is. I hope everyone is having a good weekend. I must... Ugh. I'm trying to get, like, front load all of this stuff this weekend. I'm trying to, like I said before, do, like, a big cleanup. Like, not just a physical cleanup, but, like, just a good head start to this week. Like, I did my exercise. I did most of my cleaning. I have some things I've been avoiding that need to be done. And so I guess, oh, did I drop my economics book? Wow. I'm really dumb. So like I'm trying to, so if anyone wants to do that with me, that would be awesome. If you want to use me a body double, because that's what I'll be doing today, along with posting, taking breaks, and hopefully getting back to it and having more good news about like what I've been doing, and then playing the game I've been playing. Please join me for more Tormented Souls. It's very scary. It is unsettling. It is more unsettling and scarier than any other game I've played, which I haven't played many. Like, I played Resident Evil. In my mind, it's scarier than Resident Evil. I haven't played the new ones. The new Resident Evil looks scarier than anything I've ever seen. It looks more tense than anything I've ever seen, so I cannot count that one. But this one came out in like 2021. It is just very, it's something else. Let's see. Maybe I should just do the Art of the Era. Well, maybe I should just, I don't know. Yeah, Art of the Arrow. I hate that my one mic broke though. Like, this week it's been a week. Everything's been breaking. Nothing wants to work. Gosh. It's just been a week, and I'm trying to like decompress, declutter. Decluttering just sounds so nice. The word declutter. There was another girl who, her OCD addiction was decluttering, and it's a real thing. She really struggled with it, was crying about it. Like, her decluttering was like, you know, decluttering like a closet that had nothing in it but like 5 articles of clothing, like 5 or 10, 6 articles of clothing, like very, very little. And I was like, wow, it's just crazy how like we as humans, we're so different, and we struggle with such different things on different poles, because I do not struggle with that at all. Not one bit. Not one little bit. Okay. I do struggle with not wanting to declutter until it gets bad. Like, mine is such the other opposite. And that is a problem. Unfortunately. Anatomy of the Bow and Arrow. Let's just put books up like normal. Wait, what is this one? The Art of the Arrow. Ah, here it is. 8, 7. Dungeon notes. I'm just looking. Yeah, the daily dungeon notes of Party Chronicler. Where does this go? I don't know. Here? Holy magic. Necromancy. One E. Okay. Can zoom in. Oh, already have one. Gold collapse. I'm gonna look on bookshelves to see if there's maybe the Philosopher's Stone one. The Philosopher's Stone. Toxin Brewing. Oh, here it is. Okay. I like that it gets dark here. Compendium of Necromancy. What time is it? How good am I on time? I think I'm going to end this for now and play some Slay the Spire. But thank y'all for watching. I really appreciate you. I really hope you got something encouraging out of this and or entertainment. But I will see you soon. Bye.